Hi guys, and welcome to your January 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You? Timeless reading week 1 for the beautiful sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, and hello to my members. Okay, well, hello, Aquarius. A lot of energy has been wrapped around you, of course, and what is going on astrologically, globally with your sign. So, I know that soon is going to be your birthday month. So first and foremost, congratulations on some astrologers are saying that it is a misconception that it's called the age of Aquarius. And it's just because those two powerhouse planets obviously are meeting in your sign, and it's met in your sign before 20 years ago, but this time it's changing elements and meet it in your sign again. So it was a pretty big deal in the astrological community. I did have a couple of readings out there. Well, yes and no. I did have some information out there, and I didn't like where I was going with it. So I am finding another way on my second channel, Marvelous Enlightenment, to kind of bring you those messages in my own unique way. I really don't want to carbon copy what everybody else is saying, but that's that. Thank you so much for allowing me to do that, give you that little piece of information. And thank you for all of the well wishes last month. I believe I did get an Aquarius video up. I know the affected zodiac signs, one is coming up after you. So I'm going to apologize to that group of individuals when I get there. So let's go ahead and start to unpack your energy right now. Just to let you know, there was 2 eclipses 14 days apart, and then we had a full moon in Cancer. You're a completely opposite sign. So I don't know what came out in this energy, but there could have been some things that obviously are residually carried over from last year. I really don't, and that's another story for another day, but I don't look at the first of the year. I look at it more as a time change, as a change of the time more so than it's a new year. Another story. It is a new year, but anyway. So I hope that you set forth and set intentions for the new year going forward. That's going to take place really soon. And that first new moon of the year is going to hit you in the sign of Capricorn. So for those of you who are Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, or Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, this is going to be an opportunity for you to really set forth what you want to bring into your life. But your first card between you and your person that's coming up as a blockage is abundance. And the reason why I brought that up is because I'm looking at all of this good energy. Honestly, I wish that I can save this energy for what you're going through, because a lot of your energy is coming through on this. And I feel like this, although it's what they aren't telling you, sometimes I feel what the globally, what the zodiac sign is going through. And with everything that I've done research on, and for you guys, this really does look like how you may be feeling. Judgment is the second card. And then we end with success. Okay. So when it comes down to abundance, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I want in this physical reality. It looks like that's been blocked. There was a relationship that you have with the individual, and there's been many things that have come up between you and this individual over the time frame that you guys have been together. There are 2 cards here that are double 8s. So that could have been 16 years, any form of 8 or half of 8, 4, 8, whatever. You do the math. And I feel like there is a lot of things that have been blocked between you guys as far as evolving to the next level, which actually that is the blockage. When it comes down to judgment, I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. When I see this particular blockage in the reading, it resonates with me with communication, a lack of verbal abuse, putting each other down, things of that nature. Now, of course, if you are in a situation where someone is talking to you a certain way, you have every right to defend yourself. But unfortunately, you are more prone, Aquarius, to not want to like fight. And you could have definitely attract a narcissist or a person to you that is the complete opposite of what you want. So I can see that that's been a struggle for you guys, as well as success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, so I have tried to explain on my channel, being a Capricorn moon, which is considered in detriment, how an Aquarius loves. And it's been definitely a challenge, because if you read, especially with Mercury being in Aquarius right now in the sky, if it's one of those things where objectively it's your job to kind of, you feel, obviously, as the water bearer, it is your job to kind of bring different objectives to the table. There's a certain freedom in the way that you love, yet at the same time, you want to be there for that person and you want love, but you just want love the way you want it, as we all do. So it could be a little confusing for people who connect with you, but to you, I mean, it's a beautiful love, but at the same time, there are certain things and certain envelopes that have been pushed in this connection specifically, where I see you would like a little bit more freedom to do what you want to do. And it could have caused an issue because you've had to do so much for this person that you love. And a part of you feels very voided, as if you are not able to break out of that. And in this new age of Aquarius, that could be happening for you again. So what I see, though, is absolutely beautiful, okay? Abundance is being clarified by evolution, as I stated. Judgment is being clarified by kindness, as I stated. And success is being clarified by freedom. You kind of want I don't want to, it's not freedom in the way where it sounds, okay? I'm not going to necessarily go off of the verbiage on the cards, because I feel like, although you want to have the best of both worlds, you want to be able to pursue what you want to pursue, love and help the ones that you love and want to help, but also want to be able to pursue a successful relationship too. And there are different objective ways in which you think, and because you are Uranus ruled, it could be a little unorthodox. That's normally the adjective that I see for you guys. With your values that you have had, the person that has come, you have attracted the exact opposite energy, okay? And in attracting this energy, you kind of feel like you guys have remained stagnant. It hasn't been able to evolve the way you would have wanted. There's been a lot of time wasted, and there's been a lot of love that has been lost. Yet you remain, and you may be very unhappy in doing so. This is going to be the time that you plot your escape. We do have grief at the top of the deck, and that's being clarified by release. So when you go into your new year, or right now, it's time to release the things that no longer serve you. This individual, that's the blockage energy between you. And I do believe that there's been a loss. The loss, I feel, Aqua, is more so with time. This person is still very much so in your life. But what needs to be let go of is the time and things that you did not get an opportunity to do. The thoughts that surround that time and space. Okay? First card out in your main energy is the Eight of Cups, but that's not the whole story. We do have strength. Heart of the matter, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. And we end with the Wheel of Fortune. So I know you guys will love this. There's going to be a real opportunity for you to make money. You guys have been reading that if you've been following your horoscopes, but this is true. And this individual, good, bad, or indifferent, if they're still very much so a part of your life, they're going to start to step their game up, and you're going to be the happiest. If you have fallen out of love with this person, but there's still very much so a financial reason that this individual is in your life, you're going to find some joy out of that. I know that sounds weird, but only you could understand where I'm coming from. Top of the deck is the Two of Cups. So it's going to more so be about building what you guys have financially. It's going to be more so about, you're probably at a crossroad, some of you, where you feel like, I've invested all of this. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles. Now, again, I feel you very much so coming through this reading. I'm going to tell you more so what they aren't telling you when I get to the romantic intention part of this reading, but I feel like some of you guys really do need to hear this. There is definitely a financial something going on, and it's caused you at every bit. It's used up every bit of your energy and your resources inside of you to stay strong. Yes, sometimes you feel like you want to walk away and just get away from all of this to go and pursue the things that you want to do. But, you know, the great thing about you, Aqua, is there's always a bigger picture. And the bigger picture includes everybody except you sometimes. And, you know, that is something that, you know, you have to reconcile within yourself. But coming from a standpoint, bringing it back to this relationship, this person knows that they may not have been there for you the way that they should have. Also, they are very much so aware that you guys have built a home together, and they may not always been the most present. They may not have always been eager to even break bread the way that they were supposed to and help you carry things or certain responsibilities within your home. I know that this is an established relationship because I do see the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like one of the things that they really want to tell you, especially right here before I get their romantic intentions, is that they really want to walk away from all of the things that they have not done by you. They really want to push past all of those things that they did you know, like I said, that they did not do. The things that you have argued with them over, pleaded with them over, all of the issues that they have caused by not being present. I want you to know that in their heart, they really do feel like they've invested a lot in this relationship. And although it may be unconventional and it may be a little unorthodox on the outside looking in, you don't have to explain your relationship to anybody. It is between you and that person. And this person knows that it may not be the most ideal situation, but they have absolutely no intention on leaving this. As a matter of fact, quite the contrary. What they would like to do is grow this relationship, albeit rebuild. And it's not a tearing down and rebuilding either, Aquarius. That would mean that there has been things that have happened between you guys, which there have, where, you know, there is a tearing down of sorts. You're not rebuilding, you're remodeling, if that makes sense. You're going to take the current infrastructure and you're simply going to make it look better. And unfortunately, in this day and time, or this day and age, you know, I don't want to use the term "it's cheaper to keep her," because no way am I trying to put a monetary value on your peace of mind. However, this person is saying, if you're still in the game with me, Aquarius, I very much so would like to start to remodel what we built. I realized that there are some things that did not work out between us. And I would like to reestablish that connection. But although we may not have been the best, and I have an Aquarian client, so I hope that lady is watching. Hey, darling. And now that I'm going through this definitely, it's these unorthodox relationships. It's these not idea. But who sets those ideas? Is it a panel that has a press conference and a meeting every month called the Unorthodox Clan? And they set, you know, the standards on how we should live our lives in these relationships? No. And if there is anyone that wants to go and work against the type, Aqua, it's you. So what I would tell you before I finish and bring this home is that if you are an Aquarius and you are going through any type of situation where you're feeling like if people looked at it, it would not be ideal, stop looking at it like that. Because at the end of the day, if you're getting what you need out of this, and don't take what I am saying as me giving you a pass or an okay to allow someone to mistreat you. There is no indication in the cards about the future energy that indicates that I want to treat you bad and continue to treat you like a doormat. No. I do see the end of the energy that this person is saying. I know, and I want us to really get past that. And that's intuitive. It actually isn't here. I feel it because I know for you guys to be here, there have had to be some things, okay? Because nothing is perfect. So going back to my message, if it works for you, stop worrying about what other people is going to think about it. And although you are the kings and queens of gaffing, or I can't say degaff, but of not giving the that's what I'm trying to say. At the same time, there is a small piece of you that really pretty much so cares how you're perceived. And I'm telling you that there's going to be an extreme change in fortune. And this person is digging deep and going against their type and internally to make sure that they reassess all of the things that they built with you that they have let fall to the wayside. And now they want to remodel the house that you guys have built together. They want to bring abundance back to where home base is. Instead of putting their energy into everything else, I'm surprised the Seven of Cups isn't here. They want to basically build upon where they already are. I'm looking at this. It could have been a power struggle too. I do see these 2 8s here. And I do feel like this isn't a walking away from one another, but definitely from the past, okay? Let's go ahead with the romantic intentions. And the 8 of Cups is being clarified by engagement. All right, so they obviously want to let the past go and ascend to a higher level of whatever your situation is. If it's commitment, a commitment is very much so a pinnacle. So you can take that the way that you want. It's going to be a very lucrative and successful part of your life that's coming up with this individual that maybe you've never seen before. We do have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's strength. And you could have definitely got to the point where you start putting yourself first, which in turn prompted this person to start looking at you differently. Like, wow, that's a thing that happens. A lot of people are like, wow, if this person is willing to be miserable and walk away from me or do this or do that, then they must really be serious. And sometimes when you have more air in your chart and you have a lack of fire, where you have well intentions, but you are one of those individuals who are later to the game when it comes down to putting those intentions into actions. You definitely are one of those individuals that look at things like that, like, wow, because to you, you may take your time and mull over things and go through whatever process works for you when it comes down to doing something. However, you could have really put your foot down here, Aqua. And this person is like, wow, okay, Aqua isn't playing anymore. Like, if it's not necessarily an ultimatum. It's just you changed the cycle. You changed it. This is exactly what I was saying about, putting yourself first. Codependency is clarifying my 7 of Pentacles. Again, this is a person admitting, I know that I've put Aqua through some things. I've had addictive thoughts. I feel like this codependency is this card right here. Actually, I'm going to take one of these cards, but I want to let you see addictions. This addiction card, physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts or other negative patterns of behavior affected this connection. It doesn't necessarily have to just be like codependency, but in your case, with your energy, definitely codependency. But those addictions is what we are. Separation is what I see. And yes, this could have very much so been you giving them an ultimatum and telling them that you want a separation or you want to stop the cycle. I told you. And this is definitely clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. So I know that this is what may be happening between you two. They're not going to allow you just to, they don't want this. They don't want that to happen. You guys are going to be talking about things good for you, and you're going to be going into a brand new understanding because what they're saying is that you are their true love. And regardless of how unorthodox it is, or how it doesn't meet society standards, or whatever the hell it is, they love you and they don't want to lose you. They don't want to separate. They want to step up. The thought of losing you and the thought of separation is not an option for them. So I'm going to just put this right for codependency because that's where I felt. And then I'm going to clarify separation and find out some things that could have went wrong. So if you are the divine feminine in the situation, yes, look at that. True love connection. And then we're going to take the top of the deck. If you are the divine feminine in the situation, each zodiac sign does have a masculine, or it is either masculine or feminine. Then you could have been definitely the individual who wanted this particular separation to happen. And then attract goes back to setting those intentions. Like I said, set your intentions high and know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. And as one of these sacred soulmate cards, it really it really points out the blockages and the things that wasn't seen. We're going to go in with your Moonology card, guys. We've been doing that for this month. I may keep this up. I want to know what moon or what phase of the moon is affecting this situation. And we're also going to end with a wisdom of the oracle card. This is a beautiful reading, Aqua, especially for the first reading of the new year, at the top of the new year. Engagement, love yourself first, codependency, separation, and heart-to-heart conversations. Aquarius, your person is going to be coming towards you and really saying what's on their heart. This is a true love connection. This is a divine connection. They want to reestablish this. And I just want to let you know the word connection and the Two of Cups, very much so, not a coincidence, obviously. It's time to release. And by releasing the past, your person wants to engage in a higher level of commitment. Love yourself first, codependency, separation, and heart-to-heart conversations. Give me a moon card for Aquarius and their person. You guys will be evolving into kindness, of freedom that fits both of you guys, and releasing what no longer have served you in this relationship. I do feel like there is a lot of you guys. I'm just going to pull off the top because these are not the greatest to shuffle. And we're going to go there, and it is, the balsamic moon. Look at that. A time for healing. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. Some of these I know off the top of my head, and other ones I love to read because, listen, a balsamic moon. I love this. I love it. Now, let's kind of figure out what this means. The balsamic moon is pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past. I told you, and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take the next step, make sure that you both in the situation feel healed. Do you understand what I'm saying? I told you, Aqua. Listen. This is not the time to paper over the cracks and simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and soothe yourself and everyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is reminding you to surrender. Start to work on your belief and dreams that you're ready when the time comes. Oh my God, this is definitely a huge letting go of the past type of card. I told you the first card out is definitely the Eight of Cups. Very, very, very fitting. I love your reading. I love it. It's a time to heal. It's definitely a time to heal. And they want to heal and move on, but their intentions are really good. I see really good things here. A change in fortune, the Strength card. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. All right. I love this. So, it's 9. It's about attainment. What does 6 mean to you? What does 3 mean to you? What does the sum of the two mean to you, Aqua, and your cross watcher? This is a time to come to the edge, take a leap of faith, overcome fear, and accept the risk, okay? It's scary to truly be intimate with someone, to allow them to see all of you, especially the parts of you that you've kept hidden and protected, okay? Now is the time to take the risk and let yourself truly be seen. It is important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are and what you hope for. I love that. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You'll be glad that you did it. If you're seeking a relationship, the same rules apply. So that is what this is. Take one step toward the gods and they will deliver what you truly desire. It's time. And if this person has been the one that you've been seeking to come to the edge, now this situation is going to be healed. The past, they want to heal the past and move forward into your future together. They are going to speak from their heart when they tell you this. It's coming from the heart. I want us to stay together. I want to work on this. I want to heal the past. This is absolutely beautiful. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe Aqua. I couldn't wait to bring you your reading. It's very cathartic. It's very healing. It's very forward moving and very inspiring. I hope you found it the same. Again, engagement, love yourself first, codependency, separation, and heart-to-heart conversations with a top of the deck of true love. You got true love twice. And I just want to end this with telling you or showing you that that is what you have. So I'm going to try to pack everything in the title so as to try to hit as much as I can. Mwah. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. Bye, Aqua.